Hello YouTube, back again, trying to knock out as many videos today as possible while I've got the time and got the weather. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Ozark Trail sleeping mat. I already opened it up, I already had to use it. We had a camping trip with the Boy Scouts last weekend where we went to Cumberland Island. Highly recommend Cumberland Island. If you've never been there, it's in Georgia. South Georgia, North Florida, Cumberland Island. It's awesome. Anyway, so Ozark Trail, this is the package. I tried to keep the package so before this video, that's how it goes. So, Ozark Trail Self-Inflating Mummy Sleeping Pad. Alright. They have two versions. This one is the $40 2-inch thick pad. They have a $35 1-inch thick pad. The 1-inch thick pad weighs 1 pound. The 2-inch thick pad weighs 2 pounds. It's a little heavy for that extra, not 2-inch, I'm sorry, scratch that, 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch thick. So for 2 pounds, it's a little heavy, a whole nother pound for an extra ½ inch, but I think the pad dimensions are also larger altogether. 40 bucks, not bad. I opted to go with it because I figured 1 more pound, it's a little bit more weight, but I'm not sacrificing comfort. I know when I'm on a hike, the end of the day, I'm going to want to sleep comfortable. I'm going to want to rest good. So I opted for the 1 more pound, 1.5 inch thick pad for that comfort. The other one, like I said, was $5 cheaper for 1 inch and it only weighed 1 pound. So if you're going ultralight backpacking or hiking, whatever, go for it. That pad was orange. This pad is green. And the fun surprise is when I opened this pad, this was in the clear package. When I opened the pad for the first time and take it out, this black stuff sack was included. And I was afraid that it didn't have any kind of stuff sack, and I almost purchased one, but I thought, you know, I think I might have an extra stuff sack at home. So I'm glad I didn't buy one because I didn't need it. And this is the first time I'm taking it out of this stuff sack, so it does fit snug into it. I think maybe I left the valve. No, I closed the valve. Alright, so that was the first for you. That was the first time I've taken it out of this stuff sack. Alright. Green pad. Has these nice little dots on the bottom. I don't know if you can see. These little dots, they're not adhesive dots, but they help keep it from sliding around your tent or your bivvy or whatever you're using. Open it up. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is inflating. You can definitely hear it inflating, sucking in air. The first time I used it, I opened it out of the package. As soon as we got to camp, I set up my bivvy. I opened the mat, and I just left the valve open all day. I think it was open for like 4 hours, maybe a little longer than that. Actually, it was longer than that. It was probably open for a good 8 hours before I actually went in to lay down and closed the valve on it. So that's the size of it. It's pretty good. It's full length. It's good width. I didn't roll off it any. It was very comfortable for the money, you know. My head on it, and it goes down to my ankles. I'm 5'9", 5'10", somewhere around there. So even my ankles are on the pad, my head's on the pad. If you're a little taller than me, scoot yourself up, get your body on it, and put your pillow under your head. Makes sense. Why do you need double pad for your head? I've got a big head, a big heavy head, and just my one pillow does fine. So here it is. That's the width and the length. I recommend it. I've slept on thermarest before. It's very comparable to a thermarest. If you're able to get a Thermarest for about 40 bucks, that 1.5 inch thick one for 40 bucks, then go for it. I'm not knocking Thermarest. I'm not knocking any other brand of sleep mat. I'm just saying the Ozark Trail from Walmart, if you're a backpacker on a budget, a Boy Scouter on a budget, anybody on a budget, it's good gear for the money. I like it. I recommend it. And my buddy, assistant scoutmaster buddy, had used his son's REI pad, which was also an 1.5 inch thick. He complained that it wasn't comfortable. I have no complaints at all. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to roll it up for you real quick. Probably fast forward through this just so you can see. That's what I do. I get all my weight on it, squish all the air out as much as possible. I tighten that valve. That's what I do. I get all my weight on it, squish all the air out as much as possible. I tighten that valve. Have it. Fits in there. The dimensions on the pad again, 24 inches wide, 1.5 inch thick, 71 inches in length. Ozark Trail, purchased from Walmart, 45 bucks. Get one. So, I hope my review video helps you make a choice or decision on purchasing any equipment that I showed you. And as always, remember, stay hydrated, my friends.